This is Vote for the Music, the Eurovision podcast.
Hello, welcome back to Vote for the Music, the Eurovision podcast. I'm Benjamin Windybank.
And I'm Tadeusz.
And today we have news from San Marino, Albania and Iceland.
As well as Junior Eurovision news from Portugal, Italy, Germany, Ireland, Malta, Georgia, the United Kingdom, Ukraine, and the host country, France.
So with all that being said, I think we're good to go.
This is to music first, always.
We are unstoppable.
Open the frontiers to make people meet people.
Music is not fireworks. Music is feeling.
You're good to go.
Don't you vote for the music?
This is Vote for the Music, the Eurovision podcast.
So our first story is from Albania, where we have a bit of news about just how they're going to choose their artists for Eurovision 2024, and it's a bit different from last year.
Last year, Albania decided to give this honor to the televote winner of the long-running festival in Kangas. This was a departure from the previous years, where the overall winner was going to represent the country at Eurovision. However, it can be argued that this method has turned out pretty fine. Duje has not only qualified for the final, but despite coming 24th, has gathered a fair fan acclaim. However, if you thought that Albania is going to stick to the format they introduced, you were wrong. It has been now revealed that for Eurovision 2024, Albania will once again send the winner of the upcoming 62nd festival in Kangas. However, this winner will be decided by both jury and the public vote, in the 50-50 proportion, reminiscent of the one we know from the Eurovision. Will this be the method for Albanian success at contest, where they always struggled to get a good result?
So there's another national final we have had details of this week, and that is San Marino's Una Voce per San Marino, which once again, to no one's surprise, is having another format change.
This time, the automatic qualifications to the final of the selection will be granted to the 8 big artists. Alongside them, we're going to see 8 other songs in the final, which will be chosen through the 6 semi-finals run in previous weeks. Those 8 places has been labelled as quote-unquote emerging artists. The date for Una Voce per San Marino's final has also been announced. It will take place on the 2nd of March 2024.
Now, if we stay on the same date, the 2nd of March 2024, but cross the entire continent to Iceland, then we have Söngvakeppnin, which has been announced that its final will also take place on that day.
The dates of 2 semis for Icelandic selection has also been announced, with the semi-final one happening on 17th of February and the semi-final 2 happening a week later on 24th of February.
So on to the Junior Eurovision Song Contest, and it's all been heating up. We're getting ever closer to the 26th of November, which is the all-important day. More and more countries are releasing their songs, and we're getting more details from France TV, our host broadcaster, about exactly what's going to go on at the contest. And now we have some very important news about our online host.
There has been many rumors and misunderstandings regarding to who are we going to see in the host role, beyond the 2 adult hosts that has been already announced. There were rumors about the underage hosts. There were rumors about something in the vein of Robin the Robot from last year. Well, it seems that we now know what this speculation actually was all about, and it's something completely different. In recent years, Junior Eurovisions and Eurovisions often have what is called an online host, who hosts the online videos promoting the contest. This year, however, the title of online host has been abandoned in favor of Digital Ambassador. That's right, France has announced the Digital Ambassador, as they like to call it, for Junior Eurovision 2024, and that is Ofelia, a 22-year-old French lady and the star on the platform of TikTok. It is understood by us that she will take thus all the duties regarding the promotional videos for Junior Eurovision, like behind the scenes looks. However, there is no indication that he is going to appear in any capacity in the actual live show.
So the past week, and it looks like the week ahead as well, have been very busy with Junior Eurovision entries being released. So all of these will be covered in full in our Quickfire Reviews coming out later this week as their own very special bonus podcast. But until then, let's cover exactly just what we've had. First up, we've got Julia Mercado's entry from Portugal.
I am of two minds about this song. On one hand, I have been touched by Julia's ability to vocally perform and the overall vibe that a song generates. On the other, I can't repeat that song from the memory, and I'm afraid many people may forget about it altogether when it comes to the voting, or simply when it comes to everything. This is a song just as likely to become an unexpected dark horse of the contest as to become a timeless classic called underrated many years down the line. There is also a possibility it will just fail to make a larger impression altogether.
First of all, I do like this, I do want to say. It's a really good, strong ballad with a very strong hook that is quite memorable. The issue, I think, is that I think what this song is doing, Poland's doing a hell of a lot better. And if it's between them, Poland's definitely going to get the better result. Poland is a potential winner. This one, I don't think so. And I think this could, with a bit of bad luck, with a bad running order, with maybe less than ideal staging, it could get lost. It could end up down the bottom of the table. But I still quite like it. And I think it's certainly a very good entry. We'll just have to see exactly where it ends up finishing.
As for my score, I would give it a 5.25 out of 10.
I would actually go for a 6 out of 10. I think it's above average. I think it's good, but I'm not sure if it's pushing any further.
For more of our thoughts about Julia Mercado's entry, please check out our Vote for the Music Quickfire Review later this week.
The next song which came out this week was the Italian entry for Junior Eurovision 2023, and that is Mondo Gusto by Melissa and Rania.
Italy just misfired. They wasted the potential that a representatives could have had by giving them the song that has been in misthought, miscomposed, misproduced, and generally doesn't fit the standards of not just Junior Eurovision, but Italian music as a whole. Perhaps I would have been more forgiving of it if it was another country entering it, but I am so shocked by the level of incompetence that has been shown here, that in my mind this deserves to immediately go to the bottom of my ranking.
I have to once again completely disagree with you there. I think this is fine. Yes, it's not anything special. Yes, it's a bit of a basic ballad, but it's not offensive, it's not terrible, it's a hell of a lot better than some of the very, very dull stuff you get in the adult contest sometimes. I think it's just a nice, decent, average Italian ballad sung by two very good young singers. I think what usually happens with Italian ballads in any Eurovision event, it will sail through. It will sail through. It will get top 10. It will do fairly well. It's a good Italian ballad. It will connect with people. I think it's fine. I think you're being slightly overcritical here.
And so my score of Italian song is 4.75 out of 10.
Again, for Italy, I would give it a 6 out of 10. It's fine. It's decent. It's average, little above average. It's good.
For more of our thoughts about the new Italian entry, please check out the Vote for the Music Quickfire Review later this week.
Our next song that has been released this week might be slightly familiar to you, as we did cover it about a month ago in our first batch of Junior Eurovision songs. Yes, it's Germany. They released a 1-minute demo when they did their national final, and Fia Una Volte won, and now they have revamped it. They have given us a full version and a glossy music video to go through with it, so we're finally going to talk a bit more about Germany's entry, Una Volte.
Ohne Worte haben wir uns sofort verstanden. Ohne Worte war, wie wir zueinander fanden. Ohne Worte, wie zwei Seelenverwandte. Ohne Worte, ohne Worte, ohne.
I could go on and on about how pleasant an experience of listening to this song is. I like everything about it, from Fia's voice and performance to the message, and I definitely think this entry is going places. The first place it is going is the second place on my ranking of this year, as well as the incredibly high compared to the competition score of 6 out of 10.
I think, yeah, this is really great. Again, I liked it before, I like it now. I think compared to the competition, it can do very well. I think it's catchy, I think it's good, I think the production's great. I like the fact they did stick very close to the demo, but just extended it and made it a bit more full. I think this could, really go places, and I would give this a 7 out of 10.
For more our thoughts on Volte, please check out our Vote for the Music Quickfire Review coming later this week.
And outside of the song releases, we have some more news about just who is going to Junior Eurovision. Of course, we had Junior Eurovision Air, the Irish national final, which finished up last Sunday, and Jessica McKean has won that and will perform Ashling,
which translates to Dream. The song is rumored to be out in the next few weeks.
Now, I must make one slight apology. Last week, when noting down all of the information about Junior Eurovision Air, I managed to accidentally leave off one of the finalist names, and that was Jessica McKean, the girl who ended up winning it. I said it was a 2-horse final, it was a 3-horse final, and the one I didn't mention was the one that won. So that is an official Vote for the Music apology there.
The more concrete release date comes to us from Malta, as we were informed at the entry Euro and Low is going to perform for us in Nice, is going to be titled Stronger.
And the song will be out tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow on Monday. So get ready for that. That will be Malta's song out.
The Georgian entry will come to us even sooner, because in just a few hours. Today, this entry is called Over the Sky and will be performed by the super group Anastasia and Ranina.
So the final entry we have details of is obviously one I am very interested as someone from the UK, and that is the United Kingdom's Junior Eurovision entry, our 5th ever entry, our second since our return. That'll be out on Thursday the 19th of October on the Zoe Ball Show on BBC Radio 2. Now it is a 3-hour show, we don't quite know when it's going to drop. I would expect earlier on in the show so kids can hear it before school, but you never know. So tune into BBC Radio 2 on Thursday the 19th of October and see what happens. Hopefully it'll be good.
Our final story for this week regards Kwiatka, the Ukrainian entry that has been released last week. It has now been confirmed that the entry has been revamped. Quickfire has received mixed opinions from the fan community, with many praise coming this way, but also many YouTubers placing it in the bottom half of their rankings. It is interesting to think what the revamp will be like, and I honestly have no clue, so I'm just as eager to see as the rest of you.
So that brings us to the end of this week's podcast. Please remember to look out for our 3 Quickfire Reviews coming out this week. They are from Portugal, Italy, and Germany for Junior Eurovision 2023, which is on the 26th of November in Nice. You know that by now. Please remember to follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts, and subscribe to us on YouTube or wherever else you get your podcasts. Our website is voteforthemusic.co.uk. You can email us at the email address contact@voteforthemusic.co.uk, and we will answer your queries. So, until the next time, please remember to vote for the music.
This is Vote for the Music, the Eurovision podcast.